So I get a lot of questions as a full-time food blogger and someone who just moved into a new house and a new kitchen. What are the kitchen tools that you just absolutely can't live without? So today I'm going to show you my top 10 favorite kitchen tools that I think you might not have. So check it out. So my first favorite tool for you guys is a MICROPLANE. I use this all the time. It's AKA a grater. You can zest lemons with it. I do this all the time, zest limes. You can use this MICROPLANE to grate like ginger, nutmeg, so many different uses. You can grate carrots with it. Basically, this is a grating tool and a zesting tool, and I use it all the time. It's the best. How could I ever live without my mandolin? I love this tool, it's the best. You use it for thinly slicing things, and when I say things, it could be really anything, but I use it for vegetables primarily. Things like onions. Look at how cool this is. You just use your guard, go like this, and look at the final product. Thinly sliced onion without the effort. It's a heavy one, but I surely can't live without this guy. This is my large cutting board for things like when you have, I don't know, a dozen lemons and you gotta cut them all up and you don't have the space because your cutting board isn't big enough. That's what I'm talking about. Do you ever find yourself trying to get through some crunchy vegetable with a knife like this, where the blade is almost like plastic? Drop it and get this. It's a really sharp one and it's a really good quality knife. It is key to cooking. No, I'm not at the salon. I have my big salad bowl here that I use for any big salads. Toss the tiny little bowls where the leaves are flying everywhere when you try to mix your salad, and get one of these. If you're making a big stir fry, if you're searing scallops, any type of fish, steak, chicken, you name it, if you're doing more than one chicken breast, you need a pan like this, a big frying pan that you can put the top on, so that way you can get a nice steam if you need to. I use this guy all the time. We're staying in the pan family with an omelet pan. This is very important to be non-stick, because if you're making eggs in the morning, you're making an omelet, you don't want your eggs to stick to your pan. It's also really great for pancakes, for crepes, or for desserts. Time for a classic with a KitchenAid. KitchenAids are just such a timeless classic baking tool. You gotta have one. You gotta have one with the standard 3 attachments that you use all the time during baking. And just make sure you don't do what I always do, and that's keeping the mixer unlocked and then starting it. So of course I have a standard colander, but one of my newest purchases that I'm obsessed with is this guy right here. And it hooks right on to your big pot of boiling water with your pasta in it. And when your pasta's done, all you need to do is just tip the pot so that the water comes all the way out and the pasta stays right in the pot. You don't need to wash another dish, and you can just toss your sauce right in with your pasta. Although this tool looks a little bit scary, it's an immersion blender and it's absolutely amazing and life-changing. It's used to blend soups, sauces, you name it, all in the pot that you're cooking it in. There's so many kitchen tools out there that are absolutely life-changing, I swear. Those are a few of my favorite tools. I would love to hear yours because I'm always looking for some amazing kitchen tools. So definitely comment on the video. I want to hear your favorite picks so I can add them to mine. It's a long way to the counter. Would love to